guys, let's just start with a short thought from the Parsha. In Parshas Behar, we have the mitzvah, the commandment about one has to watch his mouth. You have to be careful about any words that one says, potentially harming a friend, harassing another. Something that, of course, in current society is number one, all too common and prevalent. And number two, we understand the terrible, terrible devastation and destruction that one's words could have. And we know that words don't necessarily mean words as in that which only comes from one's mouth, but words as well includes written word, etc. But to explain why this is so terrible, we go to a Mishnah on Avos, a very, very famous Mishnah on Pirkei Avos. The end of the first parag, Shimon ben Noi Omer, Kol Yamai Gadalti ben Chachamim. My entire life I grew up amongst the sages, and I never found anything greater for my body than shtika, than being quiet. And he continues, the main point is actions, and when you increase your words, and the question is, from our parsha we understand negative words, condescending words, talking down and bad against and about another. But the Mishnah is talking about tzaddikim. Kol yamai gadalti bein chachamim. I grew up amongst the sages, and the best thing is shtika. Why? If you're a Talmud Chacham, seemingly you're not busy worrying about talking negatively about other. So why, for the Talmud Chacham, as well is there this commandment, is there this Mishnah and Avos explaining to us is the greatest thing for one's body. So firstly, just to point out, the word lumatzasi laguf, very fascinating thing. There's nothing better for your body. What does that mean? My body? My neshama? My Torah? My relationship to Hashem? What does it mean there's nothing better for my body? So firstly, a pashut explanation is that yes, one's physical body is harmed when he talks negatively about someone else. Or someone gets caught up in all the negativity, all the condescending talk, all the lashon hara, the filth, the hack, all of that, it hurts you physically. You become a person that's just torn by all in your society and your surroundings. But even deeper, says the Maral, an incredible idea, and what this will conclude. Says the Maral that while you're talking, your mind is not fully engaged. And as much as we might think we can multitask, and we might think, no, what do you mean? I could text one person, talk to another person, and look at something else. If we're really honest, we know that we're not really focusing in three places, and we're maybe not even focusing in one. And says the morale even deeper. While we're talking, our brain, yes, it's working. It's true. It's thinking as I'm talking. But there's a part of us that's talking. And says the morale, if you want to be fully focused, fully cognizant, fully in the moment, you got to turn everything off. Leimatzasi laguf toiv ella shtika. Being quiet, just listening, just absorbing, or maybe even just thinking. We have something we're not sure, so we talk and talk and talk and talk. But maybe just hit the pause button and maybe, just maybe, be silent and allow our mind to be completely in control. So, B'siyata D'Shmaya, we're talking about lofty and high levels. The Parsha talks about the negative talk, and of course, that's an area that we always need to focus and refocus on. We're not even getting to the level of lashon hara and rechilos, but even just in the simple level of just talking negatively, talking downwardly. But at a higher level, we want to really work on ourselves. We want our words to be beautiful. Let's start going down the Mishnah Navais and Matzasi Laguf for our bodies. We'll have healthy, we'll have happy bodies. We won't be torn by all the different areas. Why? Because we'll have this beautiful midah, this incredible trait of shtika, of listening. And finally, I just want to add on one last dot. You want to really connect to someone, we think we could talk to them. We think that that's the way to connect to them. No, there's something much deeper. You want to talk to someone? Be shaisek, be quiet, and listen to them. An idea that we've spoken about in the past, that real listening is not a passive act. It's an active act. Shtika, being quiet, is not a passive act. In reality, it's an active act. It's actively saying, I'm not going to talk. Maybe I won't respond. Maybe I have what to say, but I'm going to stop. I'm going to be in the moment. I'm going to listen. I'm going to absorb. I'm going to process. I'm going to think. And then I'll open up my mouth. B'siyata d'shmaya, we should be zeicha lekach.